Okay, you think Joel Embiid can last? Do you think the mental health of the Nets can last with Kyrie? That's the question.
You guys are just taking this for granted, and you're acting like they have what it takes to outlast one of these big teams in a 7-game series.
You can have Kyrie to just be a free radical. Just go score points, hit 37 points, 1 point under Durant last night.
I totally agree. Mahomes is going to be the new GOAT. It's a question of when, though.
Soccer. So let's get into it. There's a huge slate of games. I'm fucking pumped about it. And let's go from there. Let's start in the EPL. I labeled the episode EPL and more. So EPL. I have an insane parlay. I'll talk about that at the end. It's fucking batshit nuts. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's batshit nuts. I did fuck up a little bit, and I will admit to that. I did mess up. But yeah. After that, it should be good though.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of flavor. That's all it is.
Yeah, I was trying to move everything around. Okay, sorry. What is going on, world? Okay, EPL. Let's get into it. Who do you like this week, man?
Man, I see a lot of matchups that are I mean, they're kind of jumping out at me. I really like some of this obvious shit that I'm looking at. Like, I saw that Wolves is at home against Brentford, and Wolves is minus 115. What do you think about that?
Just real quick, that was my phone. I fucking forgot to silence the phone. There's a shit show going on around. Don't worry, we'll be good for the NFL section coming up next.
We're working it all out right here. We're getting rid of it right now.
Yeah. This is a shit show, but I like it. Very authentic. Wolves versus
Brentford.
Oh man, let me tell you, this one's gonna be close. I feel like.
Think so?
Yeah, I kind of feel like Brentford can't be bad forever, right?
Right. But Wolves haven't been good lately.
Right.
At least they've had a rougher start. I feel like this is one where they say, "Hey, we're Wolves. We're fucking Wolves. Let's beat up on these little guys.
Let's beat up on them
because we're no longer the little guys."
Exactly, man. In that aspect, I like it. I'm fucking with my camera now.
Did you see Newcastle is home against Leeds?
I did see that. That was sweet. I like that.
How do you feel about that? Are you leaning Leeds?
What's the over at?
Oof.
Yeah, like I went right there with that. I was like, over 1.5 goals. Nah, that's no good. They never said a straight over. You know that? You have to like
look, you could go over 2.5.
I like 2.5 at minus 150 a lot.
Yeah, because it's Leeds. You know the way they play. These guys commit. They're vulnerable. And Newcastle is kind of the same in that aspect. They're a little bit better defensively, I think, but they are a bit like Swiss cheese.
Sorry, my camera's fucking up on my end. Jesus Christ!
You gotta let the people see. They want to know.
Yeah, I'm taking that in that game. I don't trust either side, so that's where I would lean.
Yeah,
honestly, yeah.
You know, I don't blame you for saying that, man, because the truth is that Leeds this year has not been as convincing as they were last year when we were screaming Wolves and Whites all year long.
That's true. I mean, that's very true. Well, let's talk about it though. The Wolves lost their coach though to Tottenham, so Tottenham has them.
Yeah, but have you been convinced by Tottenham personally?
No, I have not.
Yeah, he was better off at Wolves, at another small club. He left a small club for a small club.
Well, and
it's a lateral move.
I think the problem with that too is Harry Kane doesn't want to fucking be there.
Right. That's got to cause tension.
Harry Kane doesn't give a shit. Harry Kane could care less. Oh, let's talk about. We don't have to go through all the games because we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about Arsenal because that's our team.
Yeah.
We look like dog shit. We are. Arsenal's home to Burnley.
Yeah.
Oof. What? Look, I think we win or draw let me look at the double chance. Double chance for Arsenal is Arsenal. See, that's what's stupid. Like, right? We get the double chance. We're plus 100, but the double chance for Arsenal to tie, to win or tie is minus 390. I guess
Not
it's
even worth
okay.
it.
No, I guess it's okay if you were going to put it in a parlay. I'm not betting that separately, Jay.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch it separately. I would honestly like look. I'm completely okay with this. I'm completely okay with taking Arsenal money line. What if they are picking up steam going into this game? The midfield is getting healthier, and you're going to see Partey. You're going to see Sambi Lokonga. You're going to see
Odegaard.
Odegaard and Maitland-Niles. They're all going to be available for the midfield. So you're going to have some choices, man. I think that could be better. I mean, I don't want to see Xhaka play. That's for sure.
Fuck that dude. Let's get into Liverpool and Crystal Palace.
Oh yeah,
I love this game, Jay.
Is there a chance for a draw?
Jay, I picked the double chance on Crystal. Draw or win Crystal Palace.
You know, I like this because Liverpool is coming back from a tough game at Milan, and Liverpool played almost all their starters, and they won 3-2, right? One of the Liverpool goals was an own goal.
True. And let's give the listeners a little taste here. We forgot to say the odds. Liverpool minus 550, the draw plus 550, and Crystal Palace straight up win plus 1,300. Now, folks, Jay knows this. I did a $10 parlay last year for about $600, and it hit.
Yep.
That's not to brag. That's just to say, ladies and gentlemen, Crystal Palace, they're the dog. You need a dog in a fight. They're the dog in the fight. Okay. I love Crystal Palace. They're not home, and Liverpool is hard to play. But listen, that parlay I talked about, that was Crystal Palace at Manchester United. No one thought that was going to happen. They're in Manchester United. They haven't won there in years, and then boom, they flat out win. Now, I had them on a win. Now, I'm not that gutsy this year because they introduced the double chance. I took the double chance. Guys, the double chance, yes, it ticks down from plus 1,300, but you're still at plus 360, Jay.
That's still money, baby. I like that. You know, they are riding high because they did just beat Tottenham.
Has Liverpool convinced you that they're an actually good team?
Not after the Milan display.
No, I mean, not after the Milan display, not after the Chelsea was the one that did it for me. Listen, we'll talk about Chelsea here in a little bit. I don't understand it personally, Jay. I don't get it. I don't understand the hype around this team. To me, they're mediocre and they're okay. And I mean, that's harsh. Not mediocre. I put them slightly above. But when you hear Pep Guardiola coming out saying they're the team to beat in the Champions League, I'm like, get over it. That's too much. That's too much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy into all that right now. I'm not ready to fucking sell the house on that shit. Get out of here.
Same. Now, we should mention that Leeds versus Newcastle game. That is tomorrow, Friday. This podcast will be out later tonight. We are recording it on Thursday, 9/16/21. Just for a little viewer insight.
Could he go over? Could it be more than 2.5? Could it be way more? Could we have could we have like a 3-2?
It could. I play it safe on the on the 2.
I'm getting a little crazy. I apologize to the listeners. Sometimes it runs away with me.
I like the 2.5, but I'm not gonna hate you to go 3.5 to go plus 166.
Yeah.
The over is plus 166. To me, the under, I don't know why the under is minus 205. I would have jacked it up more, but hey, I don't make these sports books. I just talk about breaking them. What game sticks out to you, Jay, other than after Liverpool, Crystal, and we talked to Arsenal? What are you looking at next for your slate?
I mean, I like Chelsea versus Tottenham, but I wonder if there's a draw there.
Let's talk about that. I thought draw 2. Let's go over the odds. Tottenham's plus 370. The draw is at plus 270. And then you're looking at Chelsea at minus 130. I personally
Draw.
love the double chance. I love the double chance with Chelsea.
I can see that.
What
about a little double chance, double dip? We do double chance parlay.
That's what I did. And I'll tell you my parlay at the end of this. But let me tell you, people, this world of betting is wide open with the double chance. If you're not sure, but you think your team may win or draw, listen, put it in a double chance parlay. You can parlay and win now pretty easily in soccer. Last year, Jay, we didn't have that option when betting.
Yeah. And if let's go down this rabbit hole for a second. If you select a double, like if you choose to bet on a double chance, and at the end of regulation and at the end of extra time, it ends in a draw and it still has to go to a penalty shootout, you should still win, if I'm not mistaken, because it is at the end of regulation time.
That's a great point you bring up, because we are getting into the UEFA season for champions, for Europa. People, remember, when you bet, it's full time, full 90 minutes.
Right.
Now,
at the end.
If you want to get around that, make sure you scroll down. Make sure you go to the game. You go select more wagers at your sports book and see if they have an option that says advances to next round.
Right.
That's what you want.
Important. Your odds aren't going to be as good as that, just taking them straight up, for the listeners.
No, it's not. But you're also not going to get fucked in the ass. So
exactly.
Hey, there's a plus. And if you like getting fucked in the ass, that's okay. You just don't want it when you bet. So
yeah.
I mean, so look, there's 2 more, and we're going to go around the other leagues pretty quick. But honestly, the EPL is our bread and butter. We love this. We're only really talking about games that you would bet. I see, this is just me personally, I see a lot of value at Everton at plus 200. They play Aston Villa, and they are at Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Look, the Aston Villa is plus 135, the draw plus 230, Everton at plus 200. That's 1 to 2. You're doubling your odds. You're doubling your money. I like them.
But, Tyler, Everton has been hot. They've looked really good under Rafa Benitez. This guy came in and the team looks efficient. I like the way they're attacking, the way they're defending. I mean, it doesn't seem like a stretch considering that Aston Villa lost their best player in Jack Grealish.
No, I'm with you. I 100% agree.
Now, did you take a look at? I mean, I don't want to corral you into any train of thought, right? But Man City and Southampton. You know how I feel about Southampton.
And you know how I feel about that little sprinkle, baby.
Yeah.
I like the sprinkle, but what are you thinking?
Listen, Southampton does it every year. They turn somebody over every year. A top side, they turn them over every year. It could be Liverpool one year. It could be United another year. It could be Chelsea. If you're on top of the world, I feel like Southampton makes it their personal duty to fucking knock you on your ass. And I'm not saying that they're going to do anything else other than that. They just seem to be the team that sneaks in and they get a result. And the draw is plus 800. Now, I may be crazy, but this seems like a narrative that we've told over and over again. We're just replacing the victim, for another team that has a fucking crazy stacked lineup.
So you like Southampton?
I like the draw.
Really? Okay. I like the sprinkle. I'm gonna go a little opposite on you.
Okay.
I think you have a big parlay. I think you sprinkle. I mean, Man City's home, right?
Yeah.
I like them at the Etihad. What one other game that is just like popping out at me, right? That I need your expertise on. Yes, the GOAT. Some consider the GOAT is back for Man United. But, ladies and gentlemen, they're playing the Hammers. It is in London. It is at West Ham. West Ham is plus 340, a very respectable number, I might add. The draw is plus 280, and you're looking at Man United at minus 130.
Listen, I don't know what it is, but there's something in the air, and I feel an upset. And maybe I'm confused right now. Maybe I'm confused. I just got out of work. You know, I had a busy day, but I know what I can smell in the air, and I feel like it's an upset. It could be that what I'm smelling is the red side of Manchester and not the blue side, because the Hammers at home at plus 340 also sounds good to me.
Very tempting, right? Like that is very, very tempting to me. I enjoy that line. Now, I would bet that individually. Like, we're just going over the games we like. I'm going to tell you my super crazy parlay at the end of this segment. But, you know, let's look at the double chance real quick on those. West Ham and draw minus 105.
What?
West Ham and draw is minus 105. That's not horrible at all. I thought it'd be way worse. Man United at draw is pretty bad, minus 470. And then just choosing a team to win, West Ham and United, either or, minus 390. So I've teased it long enough, Jay.
Let us have it.
Here it comes. So this is sicker than your average. No. We'll see how this goes. This is a little crazy here. We have about couple more minutes here, and then we're going to keep these segments kind of short, and we're going to go around the league and see everyone else, like La Liga, Bundesliga, League, and all them. And we're just going to go around to the games that we like and that we want. But here you go. Now, I do have PSG added. We will talk about them later. I have PSG against Lyon full time. I have Aston Villa, Everton. I have Everton on the double chance. Everton draw or win. I have Liverpool. Okay. I got the Liverpool game. I have Crystal Palace double chance. Everyone knows what that means by now. I'm not going to keep.
Yeah.
It's getting confusing. Manchester City. That's my sprinkle. I put them in, just Manchester City. And then I put Tottenham, Chelsea double chance. Look, guys, the odds on that are fucking insane. They're 1,243. I only put $10 in to win 129 and 24 cents. It's worth the 10. I'm not saying it's going to hit, but you know what? It's $10, people. I'll take it.
But you know what, though? I mean, when you break it down, you're really giving yourself a lot of opportunities for success, because there are a lot of variables in this parlay.
Thank you.
There's
the double
chance that can happen. Yeah.
And that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what you just said right there so perfectly, Jay. Lot of different chances. When you give yourself that double chance and you stack that into a parlay, hopefully your sports book offers that. I'm not saying it's easy money.
No.
But it's kind of easy money. Like, it gives you that right. How many parlays, Jay? Let's just put it out there. How many parlays did we lose because we didn't have that option, and we only lost because one game?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, there's so much money that has been lost because in the last minute they equalize, or they're not able to get that last goal, right? And it ends up in a draw.
Or you and me talk, and we're like, "Hey, I really like that." You know, I like, let's, for instance, Arsenal. We say, "Hey, we really like Arsenal. Arsenal's really good," right? And then I'm like, "Well, I like the draw," and you're like, "I like the win." Well, now you have that opportunity to double chance. So I just wanted to harp on that a little bit. Nothing too bad, you know. Just kind of wanted to get there with that.
I like it. I think what you're looking at is the opportunity to win lots of different ways. You know what I mean?
I do too. I enjoy it a lot. All right, let's go around the league a little bit, Jay.
All right, let's hop around. Let's see what else is out there. I am going to
and we're
La
only
Liga.
okay. And just to iterate again, if we miss your team, sorry, we're not interested in them. That's just that we're just telling you who we're betting on.
Yeah, and it may also just be the lines. If the lines are terrible, if your team is heavily favored, or they don't show us anything that that sends us one way or another, well, we might skip it if it doesn't look as savory as it might to you.
Yeah. So let's get into it. La Liga.
All right, Atletico Madrid, new look Atletico Madrid. Antoine Griezmann is back. They're minus 150 at home versus Athletic Bilbao.
I like that. I'm not even gonna argue. I'm just gonna accept that.
I've been crushing on Celta Vigo. So there's a lot of I got a lot of Spanish mistresses. That's what I call them. Spanish mistresses, I got a lot of Spanish mistresses. I look at these teams in Spain and I like the way they play. My heart is with Arsenal, right? But there's some teams out there that, they flash a little bit. They show me a little bit, something sexy, something special. And Celta Vigo is one of them. They're minus 185 against Cadiz, and Celta Vigo's at home. I would parlay that. Boom. That 2-leg parlay is plus 150. Not bad.
I love it.
Yeah, not bad. Aside from that, no, this is a tough one. I would stay away from Real Sociedad and Sevilla. Sevilla is another team that I've been crushing on, but I'll skip over that. Betis is at home versus Espanyol. Betis is plus 100.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Barcelona upset?
Granada. Barcelona's at home.
I know, but look, dude, I feel like they've been.
I could see a draw.
A lot of destruction. I mean, let's talk about the odds real quick. Barcelona minus 370. The draw is at plus 480, and the win for Granada is 850 plus 850. Let's go to the double chance. Let's just check out the double chance, and the double chance is for Granada plus 270.
Oh,
I thought it'd be better. I don't know. Maybe it's a shot, just 10 to get you 80 on the upset. I don't know. It's up to you. I'm going to kind of stay away from that, but keep your eye on that, listeners. If you have a little extra cash to throw around, I look at Granada plus 850.
I like that. You got to try.
All right.
You want to hop over to the Bundesliga?
Yeah. Das Bundesliga.
That's Bundesliga, baby. The ever unpopular RB Leipzig is away to Köln. Right, and they're minus 130. Leipzig just came off of a loss. They did score 3 goals in that loss, though, against Manchester City.
Right.
Hey, could be something there.
There could be.
Stuttgart versus Leverkusen. Oof.
Here's the thing with Stuttgart. I think that they're like those upset dogs, kind of like Crystal Palace can be. Don't know how much I like them in this game. They're not playing one of the top favorites like Bayern or Borussia Dortmund. So I think I'm going to stay away from that.
But Stuttgart and draw is minus 150.
See, now I'm back in. See that double
Stuttgart and draw.
It always reels me back.
Minus 150. I like Stuttgart and draw.
Let's talk Dortmund real quick. Dortmund versus Union Berlin.
Yeah.
I mean, this should be easy for Dortmund, in my opinion. They're minus 290. The draw is plus 430, and then Berlin is plus 700. I like this game. I like it. I would just put money straight up on Dortmund.
Yeah. I saw Dortmund play Besiktas this in the middle of the week in the Champions League, and Dortmund looked good. They attacked well, but they let Besiktas back in the back door at the very end of the game, and Besiktas started to threaten. So I wonder if this is the type of game where the manager goes out into the locker room and he says, "Hey, let's put our foot on their throat and let's show everybody who we are." We're not the type of team that lets people back in the games, and just kind of like a game to reestablish dominance, right?
Right.
Could happen.
Good. Real quick though, Jay, just to throw this out there. I always forget the young man's name. Holland, the blonde forward for
Oh
Dortmund.
yeah.
That
Erling
dude,
Haaland.
that dude is a superstar in the making. I believe Dortmund knows how to. Dortmund finds him and basically ships him off to the rest of the world. So
Yeah.
I think he's a great up and comer. I just wanted to get that out there. That had nothing to do with betting, but a little bit. Look into it.
You can bet on us loving him. We love him.
We got 3 minutes to wrap this up. Where do you want to
go?
Can we just do League real quick?
Yeah, let's go League.
There's only one team I want to talk about, and it's the disappointment that PSG did. What a horrific display of talent. I mean, you can't go in there and drop that game like they did earlier this week in the Champions. I forget who they played. Messi started. You can't play like that. So with that being said, I think it is a bounce back game against Lyon, and I am taking them against Lyon for like minus. I got in early. The odds were minus 320 for me. I do believe I said earlier. I could be wrong. What do you see them by chance?
Now they're minus 310.
Okay, so yeah, I still would take them in a parlay and I'd sprinkle that on.
Yeah, I can see that in a parlay. I like that. Maybe in a French parlay, you sprinkle in, say, Monaco. Monaco is minus 180, and they're at home against Saint Etienne.
Yeah.
Could happen. Yeah. That's not till Wednesday, though, but you got Leo. Leo is available. Leo is home versus Reims, and Leo is minus 145.
I like that, actually.
And Leo's coming off of a loss, so.
Let's talk about let's scooch around here to little Serie A.
Yeah. How many boxes is Ziti are we talking?
How much is Ziti, huh?
Yeah, boy.
I don't really got anything for them. I just skipped to them. I don't know if you have a matchup that you favor or not.
Let's see. Where is Roma? I'm that I'm loving me some Roma right now.
Let's talk about that. You and me did put $25 down on Roma to win the league for about $350.
Yeah.
We locked in early. Again, we talked about that on a future podcast. Guys, lock in. Roma, this is what Mourinho does. This is what he does. And hats off to Jay. Jay hit me up, said, "Hey, let's do this." I said, "Hey, let's ride that horse together, brother."
This is the Mourinho playbook. I mean, you know this to be true. He is notorious for taking a side, right, and making the most out of what they have, right? He can win, and he can win fast. He can show up, and within that first season, that second season, he turns them around and he makes them winners. Yes, he's going to burn it all down to the ground in year 3 or 4. Yes, we know this. That's part of the way that things work for him, but they're minus 120. They're at home against, they're away to Verona. Right? Minus 120. Yes. But they have been hot. They've been hot. They're at the top of the table and they just look different. They feel different. They're getting a lot of shots on target. This is a different side.
I like it. Let's wrap the show up. Let's do, I know I'm putting you on the spot. We didn't have any pre-production meeting. Do you have, Jay, like a set in stone just for soccer?
Set in stone for soccer? Yeah, I got it right here. I'm going to do it.
Let's go. What do you got?
Betrayal is in the wind. I'm going to take the San Jose Earthquakes plus 230 away to Austin FC.
Oh, you heard him, folks. He's setting that in stone, chiseling away. It is in the record. All right. Mine is simple. Listen, both I'm doing Everton double chance. And I'm parlaying that with Chelsea double chance. That comes out to minus 120. Those are decent odds. I would take those. Set that in stone for me. That's what I got. Whoop. Set it in stone almost twice. Hit the wrong button. It's been one of those shows. All right. That's all for this week. Jay, final words?
Enjoy the world's game, baby. Enjoy it.
I agree with that. No final words for me. Remember, you can't bitch if you don't bet.